Inside the new home of the Rangers, Globe Life Field in Arlington. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway on the hill here today, number 87. It's singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
1-2 to count.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Lawrence Butler with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's Oakland's DH, Brent Rooker. Here's a 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-2 to count.
Butler gets his lead at first with nobody out. Wouldn't chase that time.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses, and it's 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
And now the lefty, and he walked him.
That's out. Ball 4.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And that is cut on and miss. That's strike 2.
1-2.
First and second, no outs. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And another ball. Line drive, base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Shea Langoliers with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Here's Tyler Nevin to the plate. The pitch. Fought off foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he
to third. On to Simeon. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Here's the center fielder. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Base hit and a run in to score. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next up for the A's, Seth Brown. Now snap throw to first, and he dives back in safely. And a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the A's 2, and the Rangers coming to bat. Back in Arlington. And on the mound for Oakland in this one, number 40. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lined into right. And that's down. A base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Corey Seager with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. And he deals. Slap the other way, foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And here is Adolis Garcia. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for Texas. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Wouldn't chase that time.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That was blasted to the moon. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here's the third baseman. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Up the middle. Fires over to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
The shortstop,
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Here's a 1-1. That's inside. Just missed. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Full count.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue, you better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Jacob Wilson with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boo. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Now move to first. Wilson dives back in safely. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2, the count.
Left-hand batter waits.
2-2.
Runner on the go. That one ripped. Garcia snags it for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brent Rooker. Wilson off of first with 2 away. And that's off the inside edge. 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ripped to short. Seager fires over to first. That's out number 3. A solo homer adds to the Oakland lead. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Wyatt Langford. The 1-1. Ground ball right side. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Josh Young.
Here's Josh Young. The wide to kick the pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. The A's leading by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. Tapped softly on the ground. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, Carson.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. The wind of the pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one into dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Pitches in the dirt. Now 2-2. And that one hammered. That's back there. See you later. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-1.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next up for Texas, Justin Foscue. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into The Show. Back at Globe Life Field. New inning getting started. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And here it comes. Good eye in that spot.
You know, these A's putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gives up the body and makes makes the catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
That's the
And
ball.
another ball.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Sliced hard but foul. At the belt and fires. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Tyler Nevin with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boo. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
One gone, runner at first. And now the center fielder kicks and deals. Big swing and a miss.
1-2 the count.
Kicks and fires. That's
the
inside. 2-2.
He's been trying to
Two
tease
balls,
the
two
zone with that
strikes.
slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And the pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And a pitch. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Calls it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 33, J.J.
This is J.J. Bleday. The 1-1. Foul ball there. Two outs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. The relay. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff relay throw to the plate. A perfect strike and a great way to end the inning.
And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's Leody Taveras. Headed towards the corner. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, one away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Base is empty, one away here in the last half of the third. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out. Marcus Semien with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Runner on at first with one gone. So now it's Corey Seager. And a count 1-2. Tying run at the plate. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. Squeezes it.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Josh.
Josh Smith will hit next. Simeon off of first with 2 away. And that's off
inside.
the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Josh Smith with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
First and second, 2 down. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. So the tying run at second. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. 1 runs in. Smith headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Rangers tie the game. It's 3-all. Adolis Garcia with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. In the air out towards right center. Butler makes the grab on the run. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Matt Vesta. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Zach Gallo. The pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Now the third baseman. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
And now Jacob Wilson. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still tied 3-3. Back in Arlington, bottom of the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And another ball. Carson Kelly waiting to hit for the Rangers. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carson Kelly. Swing and a pop-up. He's under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin.
So next to hit for Texas, Justin Foscue. The wind and the pitch. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
And the right-hander deals. On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Rangers go down quickly there, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back at Globe Life Field, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. One, 2 now. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A towering shot. And now they're out in front. It's 4-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Andrew Heaney, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
So now the DH spot, Brent Rooker. And another ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
This one in the air. Kelly settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. A's leading by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Well, 3 pitches, down, fastball up, swinging through. It's like learning a chord progression, getting those strums right, man. So many pitchers prefer working north-south these days compared to the east-west, and that was a great example right there.
Ball to strike.
Ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Young drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Oakland gets one on this homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Mason Miller. A chance at his first save of the year.
Now pitching for the A's, number 19, Mason Miller.
Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers.
The center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Falling behind 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The 2-1.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Corey Seager in the on-deck circle for Texas. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey.
Last chance now for the Rangers. Seager stands in now, trying to close out a 1-run lead. Last half of inning number 5. And now 2-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. The Rangers down to their final strike. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw to first and ball game. And the A's hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. 4-3 our final score. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.